So now I have my MPC One Plus and Ableton Live and Sync. It's a pretty simple thing, very simple. All I did was put the MPC One Plus into controller mode. So I'll go to here, I'll select that little house on top of there, and you'll see it right here. This is in controller mode. I'll go back to here, and you'll see here we are in controller mode. You can need to switch back to standalone. I'm not going to do that. Being in controller mode, I now can be controlled by Ableton. But I have a track already loaded up here with some sounds already, so I got sounds in there already lined up. I'm ready to grow over this whole thing. So I've got the Ableton Live rolling here already, so I'll press play. Not bad. So we got the Ableton Live rolling. What I want to do now in Ableton Live is just to add some other sounds into it. Use some of these samples I have in here, samples I may have found or whatever. No matter what you want to do, you can do it pretty much. Now what I did though, inside of, let's stop this in Ableton Live. Here on my MPC, I made sure every one of these sounds are routed out. And I'm going to go here and press track mix. Once I press track mix, I've got all these sounds routed out of here. So here we go, we have route, right? So my kick drum right here is routed out of 3/4. That's 3/4 too. It should be 5/6. So I come to here. This should be actually 5/6. 5/6 right there. And now right out of 5/6. And you'll be able to see that too up here as I roll back in Ableton. You'll see here. And so we see these sounds going out. So what I did primarily was route them out. I routed this from my MPC One Plus to 3/4. You know, it shows up right here in the system. This is 3/4 here. This is 5/6. Right here it's 7/8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and so on. Up to, let's go see where it's at. We get up to 31/2, right? That's pretty cool. So we have like 16 tracks of stereo here. And they correspond to my 16 pads. So now I can go back to, let's go back to main actually right here. I can't do anything actually. I can't press play or record on that stuff, right? The MPC One, the sounds, and the sequencer are being controlled by Ableton Live. So now we got the track going on here. It's pretty cool. The track is moving along here, and it sounds pretty cool. What I want to do here in this case is import some sound. So I would come in here into Ableton, and I would, let's see, I got a track right here. I already did this one already. Let's hear this one. Matter of fact, let's activate. I think I have to activate this one here. Activate clip. And then go back to here. So we got that bass sound from Ableton, right? Ableton's pretty good with that, so I will freeze this out. I'll just deactivate the clip. Deactivate. I want to add something else, so what I'll do, I'll go over here to edit, and I'm going to create, rather. I'm in create, and I want to add or insert a new audio track. That appears right there. Now I want to find another sound. I got something already planned here to make it faster for us. Let's stop this. And where was I here? Oh, here we go. So I want to take this keyboard part and get my pitch right. Now the why I'm using Ableton because it's easier. Everything's warped pretty quickly. So I just want to stop this right here. And I'm going to go over to here and drag this into my new audio clip. My audio track actually. Put my clip right there and I can start from the top. Right? But first I'm going to make sure it's activated. That's good. That's good. We're good with that. So I'm going to come to here. And we can hear how it sounds with it. If I don't like that, I can come over to my BPM right over here on the left-hand side. Now this is in D. As you can see, it's in D. So get the idea, it's in D here. I may want to just come to here. I got some other parts here too. I want to like, let's see. I want to sort of like deactivate the clip. I've got some other clips I want to check out now. So I've got other clips I've loaded in. For example, we had that bass going in. But I have this going in here too. What's this here? Oh, good. This will be good. Let's activate this one. Can we activate it? Okay. So I got this bell here, and you'll see here in the bottom, it's an F minor. But you see what happened? I raised it by 1. That's 1 semitone up. I want to make it match this one here. So I come to here, activate. Let's stop this. Now you see here, this is F sharp. And these bells are in F. So F sharp is 1 up. So I increased this here by that semitone up to get to the F sharp. And now they're matching up. So let's press play, start again. Now the beauty of using Ableton Live is that stuff's already warped. I can warp it, I can do stuff, as you can see here, pretty instantly. Pitch change right on the computer software. Plus I still got my MPC stuff going on. I may want to bring this down a little bit more, so I'll tap that. I'm going to use my up and down button here. Like that, 73 is pretty good right there, like that. So I'm going to stop it now, pressing my space key. But you know what I want to do here? I want to go back to my MPC. And I may want to do some editing of the program. So here I see it here, right? So I've got that going on. If I hit my pad, of course, last pad I hit, you'll see that there's actually a white border around that pad, as you can see right now, that those events for that pad. What I want to do is I'm going to press play start again. So I want to come right here and do something I've decided to do already, which is I want to come and insert something here. This sound right there. Now while this is going on, I can come right here, right? And the reason why I can do that, I'm in write mode, as you can see right here. This is my write mode. I'm in write mode right now, so I can write that in. And then what I want to do, I want to get rid of the yellow one here. Right, get rid of that one there. And I'm going to hear how this sounds back. Go back from the top. That's kind of fast, rushing it really quick right there. So I'm going to do that at the end probably. So I'm going to undo that. Undo that. Good, we're back to where we started from. But now I see where that's at. It's the end of 2 here. So what I want to do is go all the way back. Oop, undo that. So that's the problem here. I want to make sure I go back here, right? And then I want to roll over here since I am in this mode here. And I see where we are. Oops. And so I want to go to the end. Here I'm going to the end right here, and here's 5. It should be at 8 should be my end here. And there we go, there's 8. So where I want to put this at the end of 8 would be on 4, I guess, or maybe even 2. So I think I'm going to put it on here, and I'll come to right about here, right? So I'm going to come to here. I go back to my, oops. So I'm here at the end of 8 again. I want to go back to the pencil tool. Now I'm in the pencil tool next. I want to sort of remove something, add something else in. So I'm going to go to here. I'm going to get rid of that one. So I'm going to take that out, hit it twice. It's gone. I want to put in the open hi-hat right there and a little snare drum hit. So I can go back. I'll press it from right here. There's a 4th bar. I can also tack these in too if I want to. That sounds right. you heard the little part come in right there. So I can actually edit the program here for the drums. I can also add files in Ableton Live, run them in sync without any problems whatsoever. And so this is a cool way to actually use another software, getting a whole bunch of extra tracks. And actually, these sounds that I have here are in stereo now. So let's roll back to here in Ableton. As you saw already, that's in stereo, not in mono. And the routing shows you that. So it gives them a much more wider stance. But I can also do mono, of course. I can just go back to, let's say here. Let's say I want to do mono. So I just turn my data wheel and I can select the sub mix. Of course, I can go to outs too, though. My outs can also be single. See that? So it's a pretty cool way to work it. And any questions, hit me up in the bottom. And that's how I can work Machine Plus and Ableton Live.